After 7 years of marriage, the evening began like countless others. I had reserved a table at her favorite Italian restaurant, hoping to surprise her with a warm dinner. As we sat, she seemed distracted, barely touching her pasta, her gaze drifting between her phone and the entrance. I assumed it was work exhaustion. I didn't realize the storm waiting behind her silence. When the main dishes arrived, I tried lightening the mood with an office story, but her expression stayed cold. She stared at her plate as if it belonged to someone else. Concerned, I asked if something was wrong. Her eyes finally met mine, distant, hollow, and then she spoke. "We need to talk." I set my fork down, a weight pressing against my chest. She inhaled sharply, like preparing to dive into icy water, then released the words with unsettling calm. "I'm seeing someone else." They didn't echo. They struck, sharp and undeniable. For a second, I froze, unsure if I'd heard right. My world didn't explode. It merely tilted slightly off balance. Around us, the restaurant carried on, unaware of the fracture between us. I lifted my glass, sipped slowly, and replied, "Thank you for telling me." It was all I could manage. My composure seemed to surprise her. Perhaps she expected anger or tears, but I had no energy for theatrics. For months, I had sensed the widening distance, late nights, short answers, fading glances. Deep down, I already knew. She began to justify herself, saying it wasn't planned, that the bond just happened, that hurting me wasn't her intention. Her explanation felt rehearsed. I let her finish, nodding, not in agreement, but to allow her to unburden her guilt. When she stopped, she searched my face, hoping for forgiveness. I offered none. Instead, I folded my napkin, set it down, and said quietly, "I hope is everything you want." A flicker of regret crossed her face, but it didn't change her truth. We waited in silence until the bill came. I paid without comment. As we left, she asked if I'd be all right driving alone. I let out a short laugh. "I'll be fine," I answered, stepping into the cold night air, free of pretense. The drive home was quiet, though my mind replayed memories, our first date, our wedding dance, nights of laughter on the couch. I didn't cry. I let them drift away like passing clouds. At home, I packed a bag and left. I needed space, not just from her, but from the weight of everything broken. That night, at a friend's place, I finally slept without checking my phone. In the days after, I didn't contact her. She sent messages, but I left them unread. Her choice was made, and now mine was clear. 2 weeks later, I began the separation process. She didn't fight it. Maybe she was relieved. Maybe she had left me long before that dinner. Either way, I felt an unfamiliar freedom. Strange, how betrayal can release you. I didn't look for closure. Her confession gave it. And now, every morning, I wake lighter, knowing the truth is behind me, and my life no longer belongs to someone who couldn't value it. Looking back on that night, I regret nothing about my response. Music,